Yeah, I think this should be school. This should be how school is. A lot of community folks who participate in the culture, who identify with the culture, naturally see those connections. And so they were able then to write curriculum that just naturally and organically worked together and made sense.
Just by providing the space that we did, the community developed positively. So though we did have to, this is what respect looks like, this is what we're not going to do, this is what we definitely are going to do. But once we set that, the kids took off, and it was very beautiful.
School should not be dry. It should not be a sit and get. It should be fun, joyful. Students should want to learn what they want to learn about. It should be busy. It should be loud. It can be quiet too, if that's the vibe that students want to have. But this should be the type of learning that we should be.
And some of the kids that were shy and said, "Oh, I don't dance, Miss Ann." So I'm like, just give it a try. Just give it a try. And by like day 3, they were up moving around. They couldn't stop dancing. And it was just great to see that I was able to bring that upon, and they were able to continue, and they had fun.
The grants basically asked educators to be innovative and to center joy and criticality. Criticality is basically dissecting and deconstructing power and oppression and elevating anti-oppression.
I think not having limits, having kids embracing more exploratory learning and being open to that, letting go of the time restraints. I know that was a lot, but all that was moving together. So.
Being okay with joy in your classroom, I think we have this Eurocentric idea about what learning looks like.
The idea of the camp came from a kid. We were just kind of talking with our own children and kind of like, what would be fun to do for a camp? They're like, ooh, airbenders. And we just said, sure, let's do it. So then they have seen then that their idea mattered enough to make an entire camp of it.
If we think about North Band Camp, where they're centering HBCU style marching bands, high school students could learn how to play an instrument that they've never picked up before in their lives, learn about that instrument, learn about the HBCU, build community with other kids around North Minneapolis, and then learn from community experts and how to play an instrument. And not just learn, but be affirmed, be validated, and encouraged to pursue music as well, and then to put on a public exhibition where we invited the community then to come and affirm and celebrate their learning as well. I think it's just a beautiful example of incorporating community and expertise.
I hope that MPS learned something from this as a district. I hope that principals learned something from this. And that teachers also. We had kids that were having challenging days. We had no behavior support.
That by decentering yourself, you allow for students to engage more because they can talk about what they want to talk about.
Thank you.